My brother knows when I'm miserable. When I start looking at all this, he says comfort food. This is Daiso. $2 for snacks. I very rarely look for snacks to buy. This type of snacks. Small little biscuits. This is nice actually. I ate this in Japan. But it's not $2. In Japan it's cheaper. So I'm buying this salty tomato sweets hard candy. They have a whole row here, different flavors. Matcha, brown sugar, sesame, green tea flavor, and yeah. Back when we still had the apartment, Daiso's $2 items, cooking items, saved us for a while. Condiments, preserved enoki mushrooms, soy sauce, sauces, soup sauces. They have more items now. Because they're all $2, it helped us a lot back then. It smells very nice. It smells of tomato, and they use real tomato according to the ingredients. It smells really tangy, tomato-ish. Let's see if it's nice. Well, it tastes very sweet and salty at the same time. A bit strange combination taste. It's more salty than sweet, but very nice. We are just taking a walk in the park since the McDonald's is very noisy. We've come out to take a walk to see the lamps that have been turned on. We checked out of the hotel, and today is Saturday. So tonight and tomorrow night, Saturday and Sunday night, we won't have a room to stay in because I cannot afford to pay the expensive hotel rate. And that is actually a budget hotel. It's supposed to be already best value. I'm still unable to sell my gold pieces. I listed 2 for sale, and I've got only low ball offers from one potential buyer. It's so low I cannot accept that offer that he gave. So I'm still waiting for a true buyer. Without the sale of the gold bracelet, gold pieces, we can't go to Taiwan or anywhere else. We don't have enough to pay for further stays in the hotel either. In the previous video I said that I sold a gold bracelet for 1880. That was 11 days ago, and within 11 days we are left with only about $500. Majority of it went to paying the hotel room stay, and it wasn't even every night we We skipped a few nights here and there recently. A chunk of it went to pay the government's mandatory insurance. Mandatory because if you don't pay, they will not let you exit the country if you keep not paying. And if you have an apartment or a house, they will send people to your house to seek payment. So the rest of the money went to paying the hotel and food. The food and groceries, we don't buy much. We don't eat much. But the groceries, supermarket expenses are quite high for a few things compared to if we were in Bangkok or Taiwan, where things are cheaper, or even in Japan things are really cheap. Although now they say prices are increasing, but in Japan you could buy a lot more with $30 than here in Rotten Island. So now that we are left with only $500, I need to sell more gold pieces, or at least one, for at least above $4,000 in order to leave for a few days to Taiwan to close the locker there. And from there we need to go to Bangkok to extend another locker there. These are all we have since we don't have the apartment anymore. So we become nomads. So tonight and tomorrow night we will need access to bathing facility as well as some resting, I won't say sleeping, but resting arrangements. I was thinking of taking the bus that goes the longest way from one end to the other end, and then we can sleep in the bus. At least it's cheaper than a hotel room, and we'll still get some sleep. Or we could somehow sleep in the day and at night be at a 24 hours fast food restaurant. Whichever way, we just need some sleep. Horizontal rest, if possible, to have enough strength to last the night. As for Monday, today is Saturday, tomorrow is Sunday. I don't think I have money for Monday's hotel rate at $70 something. So I think for Monday we may skip I can't pay the hotel rate, so I think I'm going to skip that night as well, which means we'll be out for Saturday, Sunday and Monday night until, I don't know how long, I don't know, until hopefully somebody buys a gold piece. Once that happens, we will leave immediately. After having traveled to Istanbul, Japan, Taiwan and Bangkok, and then we are forced to come back to Rotten Island again, and then you realize our own country, Rotten Island, is actually very small, and it's very claustrophobically small. Everything is small, from the seats of the bus, the seats in the bus, to the seats in the restaurant, to the supermarkets. Everything is very small. And then you start wondering, how did we stay here? How did we live here for so much of our lives, from childhood to adulthood? It's very humid and sticky and a bit sweaty. One small iced Milo is $4.40. It's so small, just a small cup. And this is a sundae, and it's $2.70. It is equally small. It's even smaller than the cup. Total $7.10. I need to go to the toilet. I don't use the toilet inside because it's dirty. To get to a cleaner toilet, I need to walk across the road. It's now 4 AM and it's cold. It's always cold when there's nobody. I'm tired. I think I'm gonna need a place to sleep soon. I don't know where I'm going to sleep. But I'm starting to feel the weight of the sleepiness, the tiredness. It's now 5th April, Sunday, 6:05 AM. See, it wasn't that hard to pass the night. Problem now is we need breakfast, and McDonald's prices are very expensive. Can we wait until 9 AM to find some food at a food area? I don't know, but we haven't had any sleep. Just by enduring the discomfort, the sleeplessness, the not being able to bathe for one night, we saved $100. You do it again tonight, you save another $100. Total savings $200 by not going into the hotel. We haven't slept for 18.5 hours since we checked out of the hotel yesterday morning. We woke up at 8 AM, checked out before 11 AM. Haven't been able to find a place to lay down horizontally. And the bus idea, we didn't take it up because it costs money. The bus we have in mind costs $2.33 one way. 2 person will cost nearly $10. So we decided to find a place in the mall, and we happened to come upon this, and we're just resting here. We're not lying down here, just sitting. There's some breeze, so it's not so hot. The UV is really terrible. At least there's some shade here to rest. My brother has already fallen asleep, nodded off, just sitting there. That's how tired we are. It is now 2:50 PM and I'm having a headache, and I think I'm gonna get very tanned sitting in this location despite the shade. I can feel the heat. It's very warm even though there's a breeze. It so happened that this is the level or area that the restaurant staff is also using to take naps. Doze a bit, rest a bit. I didn't know that until we were looking for a place to sleep and chanced upon this spot. It's too hot, we are leaving, and I didn't even get any sleep. Dinner is 2 small chicken wings for $3.25. $3.25. is so small. If you want 4, it's $5.30. I think $5.80 or $5.30. Super pricey. McDonald's. It's raining. Raining is bad news because in a week there will be mosquitoes. Today is 6 April, Monday, 6:30 a.m. We haven't been sleeping since Saturday and Sunday. Since checking out of the hotel room. Today will be another night, another day of not having enough rest, and now it's raining. Tomorrow I have no choice but to book one night, just one night, so that we can rest, bathe, and wash our clothes in a hotel room, just for one night. That's all we have cash for, and hopefully I'll be able to sell the gold bracelet or gold bangle and be able to get out to Taiwan to close the locker by 13th April. We only have about $400 left